President Biden this morning touching down in Scotland, prepared to push foreign leaders here to slash carbon emissions. But the U.S.'s credibility is also at stake, as Congress has yet to pass the president's massive spending plans, including $500 billion in clean energy and climate commitments.
And the Build Back Better framework, which is, God willing, going to be voted on as early as sometime this coming week.
After multiple delays, House Democrats were eyeing a vote tomorrow. That timeline now shifting as lawmakers scramble to make last-minute changes. President Biden is also facing political perils, his approval rating sinking to 42%, according to a new NBC News poll, a 7-point drop since August. And 71% say America is headed in the wrong direction.
The polls are going to go up and down, and I didn't run to determine how well I'm going to do in the polls.
This week's gathering follows the first in-person G20 summit in 2 years, the president announcing new steps to ease bottlenecks that have snarled the global supply chain.
How to make sure we have access to all the products we need, from shoes to furniture to electronics to automobiles.
President Biden also achieving a key win that could help pay for his economic agenda, getting leaders to support a global minimum tax to block large corporations from stashing profits in more tax-friendly countries. But it's what's accomplished on climate here that may be most scrutinized. The president saying he's disappointed the leaders of Russia and China, two of the world's biggest polluters, did not attend the G20 and are not traveling to Glasgow either. Queen Elizabeth is no longer coming here due to concerns about her health. But her son, Prince Charles, a passionate environmentalist, is delivering an urgent plea for action.
The planet's health today will dictate the health, happiness and the economic prosperity of generations to come.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is hosting this summit. In his opening remarks, he's expected to warn that the world is 1 minute to midnight, having run down the clock, he'll say, waiting to combat climate change. As for President Biden, he says despite scaling back some of the toughest, the most strict climate proposals, that the U.S. can still meet his goal of slashing emissions in half by the end of the decade. Savannah?
And Peter, one other note actually here in Washington, the White House press secretary, Jen Psaki, has tested positive for coronavirus. What more do we know?
Yeah, that's right. Press Secretary Jen Psaki, of course, one of the most familiar faces in the Biden administration. She revealed that she tested positive for COVID last night. She had previously canceled plans to travel to Europe with the president last week after members of her family got the virus. Psaki says that she last saw President Biden 5 days before her positive test, that they were seated outside, more than 6 feet apart, that they were wearing masks. She says she only has mild symptoms and credits that for getting the vaccine. As for the president, we just learned this morning that he tested negative yesterday. Savannah?
All right, Peter Alexander in Edinburgh for us. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.